We start this time with Sheriff, correct? Yes.
Thank you.
What is your specific plan for achieving the same level of police presence in Nantahala for us in Franklin? How often and how many deputies would you allot to Nantahala?
That's a really easy question for me to answer because we've talked about that for just about the entire 16 years I've been sheriff. In fact, Senator Jim Davis was the first to ask me about that, what would it take? And he was a county commissioner. And so it's a long time ago. It would take 4 people to provide services to Nantahala, additional patrol officers. And that's an additional officer per shift. And so back around 2007, I believe it was, we initiated the Nantahala Plan of Action. And that was for the county commissioners, unanimously approved, to give me 1 position each year for the next 4 years. And then each year that they gave me that new position, we would increase the presence in Nantahala, because we knew that giving $300,000 or $400,000 to totally outfit 4 positions, patrol cars and all, was ridiculous to even ask for, because they're not going to give it to you in one lump. And so we did it with the Nantahala Plan of Action, give it to me one a year. That way, by the end of 4 years, we wouldn't even be having this discussion now, because they would have the patrol officers. Problem is, most of us in here remember what happened in about 2008 when the economy went south, and so that we went away from that plan and all departments were told that they could not ask for any positions. And when you're told by the county manager and the county commissioners, do not ask for positions, you're not getting them, you're stuck, you can't ask for them. And we've been fighting for that ever since. And so that's easy. We've already got the problem solved. The commissioners are just going to have to fund the positions. The problem is, the very first question that is always asked of me is how many calls from the commissioners, that is, how many calls do you answer in Nantahala? And when I answer that, we've got 16,000 calls that we answer, and 230 of them are in Nantahala. And so it's a hard pill for them to swallow to fund those 4 positions. And so what I've encouraged the citizens of Nantahala to make sure that you come to the budgetary commissioner meetings, the budget meetings that happens around April, May, June, and go through that process. And instead of me being the person there asking for those positions, it needs to be people from Nantahala who are wanting to support me and want those positions. They need to be there to ask for that. And so that's my plan, is to continue to fight for that.
My plan to deal with Nantahala is we got 2 options in my opinion on the board. We can go ahead and, as Sheriff Holland stated, we can go ahead and wait for the commissioners to go ahead and approve such a position that be on the table, and go ahead and bring back the Nantahala Plan of Action plan, which you briefly discussed there, bringing 1 officer per year to be able to get Nantahala fully staffed. My second one would be, now as far as the Nantahala Plan of Action and getting the commissioners on board, I've talked to a couple of the commissioners that are running or that are still in office, and they have stated to me that they have supported and will continue to support to place an officer in Nantahala. So that would be a good idea to people whenever selecting commissioners this year to go ahead and ask about that question as well. The other option would, which in my opinion would see the best remedy right now, go ahead as soon as you can, go ahead and place an officer there. Just go ahead and put them there, take them, an experienced officer, go ahead and place them in Nantahala. That way, if they need help, if need be, only if need be, the SRO could come out and help him, but only if need be, like I said. But have one already stationed over there, just go ahead and put him over there, and then bring him before the committee, before the county commissioners, to be able to go ahead and fill that position.
Thank you. Eric, what would your thoughts be on that topic?
Okay, the first thing, I don't think you need to put a deputy over there that's just going to work in Nantahala. Then you'll have a deputy over there that knows the roads in Nantahala, and anybody that comes to back him up will not know the roads in Nantahala. Of course, we need to add more deputies. We need more coverage, but at this time, I think zones would be the way to go. It's not perfect, but it's working in just about every county around us. It's where you rotate a different deputy every shift, into Nantahala, into a different zone. Every one of them knows the roads. They all get an opportunity to learn the community. And that way, if somebody does need help, they know where to go. Because we're having an extended period of time to get people over there because they don't know where to go. They've not learned the roads over there. So at this time, I think zones is the only feasible thing we can do until we can get the budget for more deputies.
Thank you.